Welcome back to Dexter Plays StarBound. Well, we've been doing a lot of scanning and we got our quest for the glitch thing complete. But I want to take a minute here. I want to revisit the base. And I've been thinking about this a little bit lately, and I think what I'd like to do is I need to create a couple of terraces for food. You can see I'm kind of cramped down here. I've run out of space. I got more stuff I could put out here. So I'd like to double or maybe even triple up what I have for space. Move these guys up to a higher tier, possibly even put in a rain gathering system, but we'll see if I can get to that or not. In addition to that, I think I need to increase the workspace. I've got just a little bit of area down there. It's not enough from my point of view. While I'm talking, I'm going to be doing some stuff here. Nope, I want to go this way. There we go. I need to create a better area for work. It's kind of cramped down there, and what I'd like to do is to have storage around the various work things there to be able to stage. So, like for example, around the cook fire, put some more refrigerators there, and I think that would help with my plans. In addition to that, I thought maybe I could also do some planting of various stuff that will give me the higher tier foods. If you did not know, when you cook, there's various tiers of food. I think it goes like through 1 through 4 or something like that. And each tier up gives you more sustenance and also gives you some special buffs as well. So I think what I'd like to do is to start planting in a fashion that is, you know, all the stuff for this particular type of food is like all next to one another, rather than having to run all the way up and down this thing to find what I need. And we'll open this up. Almost. Pop that open. There we go. So that's my plan. I wanted to just do a build today. So I'm going to work on that build. Probably end up speeding this thing up, so you don't have to sit through the entire thing. And then we'll see. I'll talk to you at the end of it. Well, thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Okay, well I think I'm done for now. It's been almost an hour on this. Go through here and I'll water this while we talk. So I created 2 more tiers, actually, yeah, 2 more tiers, right? The first tier I'm on right here is the original farmland that I used to grow stuff on, and it was getting kind of packed, and it's still a little bit packed down here, and a little bit disorganized. I could come through here and reorganize this again, but then we've got the second level here. It's brand new. I created it with a idea of just having 1 depth of dirt. I was wondering if that was going to work, and it looks like it will. So I'm kind of happy with that. And I'm putting space in between each of these in case I find some more seeds that I want to put down. I can, expand each of these crops a little bit more. I think I've got plenty of sugar going. There's a couple of other staples. There's probably potatoes I'm going to need to deal with. We'll have to decide about what kind of food we want. If you think there's a really good food that you can't do without, let me know what that is, and I'll take a look at it, and perhaps we'll get it all cooked up and going. Keep that in the stores. Right now, all I'm really doing is I'm just trying to find whatever I haven't made yet and make it, because I find that also unlocks other foods. So it's working out pretty well. And then in addition, this is the second floor. The third floor I've put into the animal pen. I've got my milk and my eggs for chickens, so that's most of the food stuff I need, plus a couple of scorched cores, because it's kind of hard to find. And then up in the top here, I don't have access to it at the moment. I'll probably fix that in the near future. But I'm trying to create a cistern. We'll see if the rain will pick up water in here, but I've sealed it off, I think, and that should pick up a little bit of water. And the rain should finish that thing off, and it won't overflow, because if it does get over to the point where it gets about to overflow, it'll just flow over the edge and drain. Leaving this open down here should allow enough light for growth, and also because it's enclosed, I won't have to worry about bugs and critters getting in there, as far as the flying critters getting down there to take out my food. And also I keep this covered because this does have meteor storms or firestorms, so if I don't cover it, they'll burn off the crops, so be careful about that. How many food that I can... Yeah, look at that. Yum, yum. My roasted mushrooms. I moved my sleeping quarters up here, and I decided this is probably the place that I'm going to be doing all my inventory work, or my invention work, and watching TV. So this is mostly aesthetic up here. I'm not really going to be using this. This level here will be general storage. I've got all of my crafting materials in there. I've got the music stuff I've been collecting, along with shields and various wands. And over here I've got my common, uncommon, then rare and legendary vanity items. And at some point we'll probably want to create some mannequins to go put them things off. And I got my books over here. I'm running out of room for books, so I'll probably have to create another storage to put in my further books. I got my pet station down here, along with the healing station and the tether pod there. I lost the last pet I had. If he dies, he's gone. Oh well. I've got my sewing kit here, along with a couple of storage units for all the stuff I might need for sewing. As I look at this and find more things that I might need, like timber or copper bars or whatever, I might add some of that in there just to make sure I always have some stuff for that. I left this here. I haven't moved it yet. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with it. I'll probably put it down here into the workshop down here. This will probably just be the build everything area down there. I got six refrigerators, along with all the food stuff at the campfire, the kitchen counter, and my agricultural station here. I'm trying to put mostly fruits and veggies in here, dairy, meat, and then it's overflowed as I get further out here. In the old refrigerator, standard issue, I've got seeds and some more overflow for like cooked stuff. So I might just, as I make things like cheese and whatever else that might be components for higher tier food, I might store it in there for later use. You can look outside. I think I just see, yeah, see there's a firestorm coming down. And if I had this uncovered, it would take those guys out. Not a good thing. Oh, these dudes are growing fast. You can keep them watered. So the idea eventually is possibly with the cistern, I can use that to do auto auto watering of my plants down here. I don't know. We'll see. It probably won't work out so well since I've already got 2 levels of this. I think Cistern works best when you have 1 level. But I haven't actually got one working, so we'll see what happens. Wow, this is like... This stuff's growing as I'm standing here. That's sweet. And speaking of sweet, there's some sugar. So anyway, there you go. I think the next thing we're going to do is we'll head off to take a look at the glitch artifact boss. And then that'll be on the next scanning. But right now I think we're doing pretty good. I do have my water stuff down below here, and I can expand that as needed. But right now it looks all pretty good. Thank you for joining me as Dextor plays StarBound and this brief redesign of my agricultural area. I never really quite got into redoing the whole base, but I did a little bit. I added a layer and my new digs up here with my TV. Oh, and this is I don't think this actually does anything for me, but it's supposed to be a relaxation thing. So I put it over there by the bed to help me relax, maybe play music when I go to bed, that kind of thing. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching another episode of Dextor Plays. Please leave a like or subscribe, and post any tips or tricks down below.